SCHD has hit a really high mark here after the election, and it has continued to rise over the past year, up 25.64%, and now it's even higher. So this is really the shocking truth behind living off of SCHD. Of course, SCHD is known for its extremely high dividend. And every single quarter, this dividend is paid out. And if you have enough shares in SCHD, then you will be doing absolutely fine, of course. And because of the recent 3-for-1 stock split with SCHD, then you could be really gaining a bunch of money in SCHD, of course, and I really did want to talk more about that here. So SCHD, of course, is a really interesting ETF, and this has a bunch. They basically cover a lot of stocks that pay very high dividends, and it's basically everything under the sun. So I believe it's Verizon, Broadcom, and so on and so forth under this SCHD umbrella, very similar to VOO and VTI and other dividend stocks as well. So you have to understand that by investing in SCHD, you're investing in more than just one particular company. It's a lot of companies in this particular ETF. So, of course, too, you need to keep in mind that, it's not like you have to continue to invest in SCHD to be able to live off of the particular this particular ETF, depending on, of course, who you are. Now, if you have a bunch of money that you put in SCHD and you're able to live off of these dividends, whether it's it could be $1,400 to $1,600 per month that I have seen some people talk about, and I think that really could be the case just as long as you continue to put money into SCHD continually over the next, who knows, however many years you're able to do this. So, it really just depends on how much money you put in SCHD to be able to live off of dividends, like I said. And it's entirely possible. You just have to continue to put, cash into SCHD. And by the way, it's not just putting money into SCHD that makes all the difference. What you can also do, too, to really speed up the process, and this is kind of the truth behind all of this, is that if you're able to if you have a full-time job, whatever, if you're making 250K, 300K, and so on, then you're able to potentially just basically divide that income, of course, into other ETFs, as well as putting money into SCHD, so your dividend will continue to reinvest into SCHD too, to speed up the process even more. That's basically what you could do too. Because you need to understand, over the past, let's just say 6 months, there's a 9.39% increase over a year. Then it's 25.64% increase. Over 5 years is a 52.68% increase in the in what you earn when it comes to this particular ETF, and what the earnings is, I should say. So gonna max it out. There's a 241.70% return all time since October 21st, 2011. So let's see. Yeah, I mean, and then of course eventually you're able to, live off these dividends. It's going to take a lot of time. It's going to take time. It's not going to be an overnight thing, of course, and that's one of the big truths about this, is that it's not going to be an overnight thing where you're able to live exclusively off of these particular dividends. Now, of course, too, you need to take a look also at, what do you call it, like other, if you diversify your income, of course, too, and you invest in let's just say other stocks, potentially like VOO, potentially other individual stocks such as Waste Management and other very high paying dividend stocks, depending on what they are, you're also able to diversify your income to make sure that you can actually live off of these dividends as well. So there's a lot of things you can do. It just depends on who you are, how much money you make per year, and so on and so forth. So if you like this video, remember to leave a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell for more. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Hopefully I will see you in the next video.